how I ended up at the ER last night and talk about energy drinks because I do think it's the next silent killer. I really wish I could tell myself to never ever get into energy drinks because my heart is just not the same. So a little bit about me. I've never had a drink of alcohol. I'm a very healthy person. I don't do drugs. I got into Alani's though. And I started having one like every day. So I would just have one before the gym and then maybe a Diet Coke and that would be it.
I might show a little tough love because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of these people coming onto this platform consistently just berating energy drinks. You went from having no caffeine, no alcohol, no drugs to having caffeine 200 milligrams a day, I might add. And depending on the Diet Coke that you're drinking, 30 to 60 extra milligrams on top of that. Even if you decide to drink a Diet Coke before bed, and before you're like, oh, but I didn't drink it before bed. Even if you had this Alani like at 3 p.m. and this Diet Coke at 5 p.m., the caffeine's still in your system by 12 a.m. The issue behind all this energy drink craze and trying to like fearmonger it is the fact that people just don't understand what caffeine is. Caffeine is a drug. You should treat caffeine like you treat alcohol and ibuprofen or even Tylenol. They all have a half-life. You have to understand what that is. It doesn't matter whether you get it from black coffee or you get it from a Red Bull or an Alani. Caffeine is caffeine is caffeine. Your body just understands the chemical signal that it is. But let's continue.
So anyway, I did this for a little bit, and anyway, just hit a wall 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I'm so done with energy drinks. I'm tired that I have to like rely on them, and so I'm gonna quit. So I pretty much stopped cold turkey. I noticed immediately insane heart palpitations, and when I was lying in bed, it felt like my heart was beating 1,000 miles per hour. Same thing when I woke up, it was fluttering so hard, and it felt like so intense.
Genuinely feel sorry for you that you have to go through this. I hate when people have medical conditions and then they find a scapegoat to their problems and then they try to fearmonger it and give the information as if it's true. Caffeine has a half-life. Caffeine is a drug. Caffeine is in a lot of things you don't even realize, like chocolate, kombucha, even some breakfast cereals. Energy drinks are safe for you to consume. You just need to understand how much caffeine you're allowed to have in a day and then play with that. And when it comes time that you don't want to have it, try not to have it every single day so that you don't have to wean yourself off. Because people that I know that personally take like 700 milligrams of caffeine or more, they don't just drop the amount of caffeine they drink. They go from 700 to 400 to 200 to like 100, and then they call it quits and resensitize everything in their body just so that they can continue having regular amounts of caffeine again. Caffeine isn't evil, your ignorance is. Learn about what you put in your body before you decide to consume something. Follow if you're trying to get fit logically, that's it.